If you want true peace in your heart, if you want true fulfillment in this world, do the next right thing. Do your best to have a pure heart and to do the next right thing. Don't take the easy way. The slow, hard way is the way to go. Being very diligent, very thorough, honest, really caring about being the best you can be and doing a good job. But at the end of the day, having a peaceful heart and a happy, fulfilled life, even though life is challenging, if you're giving every day, you're waking up and you're doing the best you can for you and your family, and if you're being the best you can be, and yeah, sometimes you have 10% to give, you give 10%. Sometimes you have a headache, you call in, you rest, right? That's human, especially it being a woman and like a menstruating woman, for sure. I know. And women, we do cycle. We have our 2 weeks during the week, month, we're like killing it, and then sometimes it's questionable. But like, in your heart, if you are giving what you can give, you know. Each day that you wake up and you give and you thank you for this day. I'm grateful for this day that you have this one body that you have. You're this one life, one person. You matter. You're here. There's other people. Everybody matters. When you wake up and you say, I'm gonna act like I matter today. I'm gonna act like other people matter today, and I'm gonna see myself as human, and I'm gonna look at people and do a good job because it matters. They matter too. That's like respect, right? For yourself and others. And you get up and you be the best and you do the best you can for your family, for other people. If you need help, you get help. If you're unmanageability, you get time management, you get schedule management, you listen. Well, you do what you can. And a little goes a long way. And if you keep doing that, slowly but surely, you will have a nice life. You will have a good life. And it's slow, repeated action. And sometimes it's, forgetting about it and giving in and not doing the time management and not doing the things that make you best, and then realize one day you wake up, how did it get like this again? I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked. Take a breath and do it again. And we keep doing that, and we keep building those neural networks, and we keep building those habits and that muscle memory and mental memory and our just even in our spirit, right? Like it's like slow repeated actions over time make a difference, even when you have lulls in those actions. So there's not some great like happiness pill that you're gonna take. There's not a great weight loss product that's gonna make all your pain and sorrow and sadness and discouragement with yourself and unhappiness with yourself go away. There's not some like sum of money that's going to make it all go away and make you happy inside. And that's what people want, is happiness, right? And here's another thing. What is that? What is happiness? I feel like peace and being fulfilled and happy with myself, knowing that I'm a good person and I did a good job today, and that I was kind to myself in my head and in my spirit and kind to other people. That's when I know that all of those days together somehow lead to this sort of peace in my life. And anyone can have it by doing the same thing. So if you want peace, true peace and fulfillment in your life, every day show up for yourself. What do they say? Self-esteem comes from esteemable acts. Be the you always wanted to be. People are like depressed for being in the past, ruminating over things all the time, bringing up things, or because they've given up. It is never too late. It is never too late. You know, as I'm talking to you right now, you know deep in your heart, if you're still watching, you know. What do you need to do to be right with you inside? What does that look like? And how can you start taking daily, consistent, small, healthy actions for yourself? What can you do so that at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, yeah, that's how I say it. My sister likes to joke at me. What did you say? Say that again. The mirror. When you look in the mirror, you are happy with yourself. Okay? That's all that matters. That's all that anybody needs. That's all you need. That is everything, right? It doesn't matter what Joe Blow down the street. It doesn't matter. It's great, you know, like if your boss, your partner, your spouse, your children think well of you. That's nice. It is. But all of that falls into place automatically when you live your day, you who knows who is always with you, when you live in integrity, taking small actions in alignment with the truth of who you are, not giving a half-assed job, not cutting corners, and not giving yourself the best chance or like the best opportunities for yourself, caring about yourself enough to do what you need to do that day for yourself. Like, it's different for everybody, of course. And then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you look. You know, you might have had a day of cleaning or something. Your hair is thrown up. You're tired. You look in the mirror. Maybe even the day just a kid was crying all day and you just kept surrendering to, you know, to health. Help me to be a good parent for this child. I'm stressed out. Like your inner dialogue is supportive and you're blessing this child and you're doing what you can and you're keeping your emotions and everything in check, right? And maybe at the end of the day, you put the child to sleep and then you cry and then you look in the mirror and say, I had a successful day. I had a successful day because I showed up for this child in a healthy way and it was challenging and I did it. Maybe that's what you were called to do. But every night, I want you to strive to be able to look yourself in the eye every night and say, hey, we did okay today. And I promise you, several consistent days of that, stringing all of those together, you're going to feel okay. You're just going to be driving, whatever, and then you're just going to be like, I feel okay. And you're going to notice you don't need other people's approval and that you're happy. And I'm basically giving you all of my damn secrets right here. But yeah, it means a lot for me to share this. I want everybody to have that self-security. We all deserve that. You deserve that. You can't go wrong with these tips. It's freely given.